Glad to have you with us from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. It's the Washington Huskies and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
History was made in Starkville, Mississippi. Did you know that Davis Wade Stadium for the Bulldogs of Mississippi State is the second oldest Division I-A campus football stadium, opened in 1914 as Scott Field? The cowbells are clanging every time you visit Starkville, Mississippi. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. And he'll just take a knee in this drive. Start at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, you love to see this offensively. On the first drive of the game, your quarterback taking a shot down the middle of the defense, finding a guy for a big play.
Here's a give to Bothwell.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Caught behind the line. It's Evans. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll give it to Fluff. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. The seventh play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. He wants to change this route. Taylor wants to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And they talked about it coming into this game, guys. They were going to be aggressive. They had an opportunity. Could have kicked the field goal? Absolutely not. Hammer down, they stay aggressive, and they strike first in this football game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's Williams. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Williams on the play fake. Buys a little extra time. On the run deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. They'll keep it on the ground. Washington right back to the line. They'll go right back to him. Might have a chance. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Yeah, just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
They'll go to the ground. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Throwing, Williams. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Huskies moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Got a little grass. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Huskies.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start on the ground with Buck Bothwell.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Taylor wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Bothwell. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Right on the money. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going to take a shot. Caught at the 25. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it with Bothwell. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Bothwell. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And as they come to the line of scrimmage, they're passing on the field goal. But look, worst case scenario, you don't get it here, they're backed up in their own end. Taylor wants to throw. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
The give to the tailback.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
He'll have enough for the first down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out. He just threw his nose right into the middle of the pile and was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Here's Williams to throw. He's going to take off. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. put a foot to it to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Touchdown, Bulldog! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Washington wants to go quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Fourth down, Williams. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot in a sudden change situation. Let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Taylor wants to throw it. Using the quick game. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Quarterback making checks. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. They'll move the wide receiver. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. There's some room. And he will score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw to them to make big plays for them.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Sweet cut there. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Washington right back to the line. Williams looking to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Handoff from the gun. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
He'll pull it down and run. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Finding some room. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Washington. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Huskies. The Huskies back on top.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. The RPO, it's complete. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab and room to run. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
Taylor wants to throw. He's got it. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Handoff. Fluff Bothwell. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right? They've got to stop the run. They know the offense wants to eat clock. They got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance to get back in this football game.
This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Turning it on. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way. Here's a give to Bothwell. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Bluff Bothwell again. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Mississippi State will just try to use the clock. Making side adjustments here. Handoff from Bothwell. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Mississippi State going up tempo.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Taylor wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. Caught. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch. Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
And it's your job to stop him. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.